Salutations, we're back at it again with another reaction video. New day, new shirt, and man, I'm excited. We only need two more songs before we're finally done listening to the album. I believe it's been 2 days since the album has been released, and we're on the 11th song of Metallica's latest album, 72 Seasons, their 11th studio album called Room of Mirrors. And I love two things about Metallica, right? That have always captivated me throughout their entire curriculum, and that is harmonies. And I just noticed that I flipped you guys. That being harmonies and beautiful melodies. That being with their voice, with the guitars. And we kind of heard the beautiful melodies thing with Too Far Gone with the voice and like the riff being variated into a melody. Thought that was awesome. But apparently, one of those two things is in this song. So I'm very excited to hear that. And also, I was told that this is basically being called Metallica the anime for a random reason. Then I saw the thumbnail and I was like, okay, that makes sense, right? So, once again, not a long intro. Let's get right into it. Okay. They definitely had like a formula of what they wanted the intros to be for this album. The real question is it going to be short or a long intro? Come on. Oh. Short intro. Alright, let's listen to this riff. Okay. Pretty simple riff, but I guess it gets the job done. Ooh. Damn, dude, the bass sounds hella juicy right now. Ooh, I like that. Dude, the bass is so loud. I fucking love it. Alright, we're speeding it up. Now we're slowing it down. Alright. Alright, similar pattern. Oh. Kind of a tom break. It's Oh, okay, so that was the chorus. I was about to say, we're gonna have a chorus similar to Shadow or not. Alright. So far it's similar to other songs, right? So far this song really hasn't had anything that kind of makes it stand out. But the bass sounds good as fuck, dude. The bass, immediately you could actually hear him kind of plucking that, like, I believe it's the lower string on the play bass, right? But the bass sounds good so far. They're actually going pretty fast. The tempo is definitely, faster than any other song in this album for sure, dude. Lars is definitely like out of breath by this point. I want to hear that like sliding riff that they do. I believe it's power chords. Yeah, dun 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 dun. Reminds me of kind of like Disposable Heroes, kind of. Okay. Lars does some like weird thing with the toms for the change to this chorus. Ooh. Solo, very early on too. Okay, Kirk, shows what you got. So far, no wall. Pretty unique for Kirk, right? Oh, I like that. Oh, breakdown. And I spoke too soon. There's a wall. It's not bad though. Oh, here we go, baby. Come on, baby, speed it up. This is a fast song. You're gonna go fucking crazy on me right now. Come on, baby, here we go. They're setting us up. Oh. Alright. James. Come on. I really like this melody. Yes. Oh. Very interesting melody choice for this type of song. Harmony. Lars? Double bass? The riff got heavier while fucking Lars was destroying that drum set. Okay, we're back at it. Let's see if I catch what Lars does on the toms for the transition to the chorus. Huh, he didn't do it this time. Unless I'm tripping. Please bring back the harmonies. Ah, they didn't. Fuck. Oh, that's a very cool visual. Alright, they did bring back the harmonies. I really love that melody. It's just an odd choice for the song. Oh, they even brought back the double bass. Damn, Lars, you fucking go, dude. Oh. That's a pretty cool riff right there. Interesting. Damn, dude. That was a roller coaster of emotions I just went through right there. This was definitely my wild card song of this album. Now, what do I mean by wild card? At least the way I describe it, it's a song that, let's just say you're like with your friend driving, your friend's driving, you're in aux, and you put a song on, and the first 2 minutes of the song, your friend's not really vibing with it. You know, he's like, yeah, just change it already. And you're like, hold up, it gets better. And it does get better than he likes it. To me, that's a wildcard song. And I think this song definitely fits that description, you know, because the first half of the song, I didn't really like, you know. The way I see it, at least what I've seen from other bands and even other Metallica albums, I think they've done it as well, is that the first two songs, or the last two songs, I mean, are the most important ones. Why? Because the feeling people get from the damn that that was a roller coaster of emotions I just went through right there. I believe this song is definitely the wild card of this album. And what do I mean by wild card? The at least the way I describe it, it's the type of songs where, you know, let's just say you're driving with your friend's driving, you're in aux. It's those type of songs where you put it on and your friend doesn't really like the song into like the 2 minute mark, and he's like, nah, just change it already, you know. And you're like, nah, hold up, it gets better. And it does get better, and then he eventually likes it, right? That's a wildcard song, and I believe this song perfectly fits that description. Down, bro. Down, bro. That was definitely a roller coaster of emotions I just went through right there. um I think this song was definitely the wild card song of this album. And what do I mean by wild card? I mean that it's those type of songs, you know, at least the way I describe it, it's those songs that, let's just say you and your friend are in the car, he's driving, you have aux, and you put a song, and 2 minutes in, your friend's like, nah, I don't really like it. But then you're like, hold up, it gets better, and it does get better, and he eventually he likes it. And to me, this song is the perfect description of that, right? Because the first half of the song, I didn't really like, you know, at least the way I see it, I believe it's very important, or at least what I've seen from other bands, and I think Metallica itself has done it before, that the last two songs are the most important ones. Why? Because the last two songs are really the ones that most people are gonna captivate the most, and the feeling they get from those last two songs are the same feelings they're gonna generalize the whole album. So if the last song is very shitty, well then now you feel shitty. So when you think about the album, you're gonna think that it's shitty. So the fact that the beginning of the song being the second to last song had a very mid intro where we're already an hour into the album, and it's basically the same thing we've heard. Like I said, they clearly had a pattern for what they wanted the interest to be this album, and they did it for this song. The main riff I didn't really like. It's clearly not my favorite riff. The bass, on the other hand, was really good. I really love the bass on this song. You clearly could hear it louder. You could easily tell that Roberto was out here figuring that bass as fast as James and Kirk were with their picks. Lars was the one that surprised me in this song. This was a fast tempo song, and usually, like in live, I would say, not in the albums, but live, they usually do slow down the songs because Lars and sometimes even James and Kirk and Rob can even play the riffs at speed. But for this song, Lars killed it. He was in tempo. He was on pocket. They were going pretty fast. I believe this is the fastest song in the album. Maybe I might be wrong, but the second half is a completely different story. The second half had 100% more variations, had more different stuff going on, and maybe that was intentional. But at the same time, like I explained, where this is the second to last song. This isn't where you set up such a cool thing like in the second half. You're supposed to do that cool thing for the entirety of the song. At least that's what I believe. You know, but the second half, awesome. The way they set up the lead up to the harmonies was great, and the fact that the harmony was a melody that didn't really fit the theme of the song, but still worked perfectly because it added that spice that the first half was lacking. And it didn't have to be like super extravagant or nothing. It was what it had to be, and that worked perfectly. I loved the harmonies of it, dude. I was in my brain. I was like, yes, this is what I want to hear. I got a little bit of taste of that. I forgot what song was the one that had like a little bit of harmony to it, but this one obviously extended to it. Not only extended, but added it on again with which is my highlight of this song, Lars double bass, dude. Because people shit on Lars as a drummer a lot, but listen to Master, especially in Justice for All. Lars was a fucking killer when it came to that double bass, dude. He was going up and down, and in this song, for his age, dude, he fucking killed it. I love it. A lot of people shit on Lars, so when he can shine like he did on this song, I'm absolutely up for it. And they ended it with a different riff, which honestly I liked more than the original. But yeah, other than that, I think that's all the opinions I have for this song. And I'm just hoping that the last song blows me away. I hope that I get a good feeling from the last song, that because I truly believe this album does definitely hold its ground. I don't think it's getting all the love that it should be getting. Right, this is the 11th studio album. This is Metallica basically at a point where everyone's happy, that everyone's cooperating when it comes to songwriting and stuff. So as Metallica fans, we should honestly just be happy that we're getting new music, right? So I truly want the last song to give me a sense of closure, and other than that, that's it. See you guys next reaction.